This is plankton, a vast collection of drifting organisms with little ability to swim. In fact, they are unable to escape the horizontal movement of waves or marine currents. Plankton come in many different shapes and sizes, from viruses, bacteria or microscopic algae like this, to small crustacean, annelid and mollusk larvae, fish larvae and eggs, and even jellyfish. Some of these organisms, such as microalgae, perform photosynthesis and produce their own organic matter with the help of solar energy. They all belong to the so-called phytoplankton. Others feed on them and are called zooplankton. Finally, other smaller organisms, such as bacteria, decompose organic matter and return nutrients to the environment. These marine organisms, most of which are microscopic, form a complex community that is subject to seasonal changes, just like a terrestrial forest. In autumn, the rains that fall on the ground draw with them a great quantity of nutrients that are carried by the rivers to the sea. Days become shorter and surface water gets colder, which leads to an increase in density. As a result, this water sinks and creates a large vertical mixture that transports nutrients from the bottom to the surface. Daring diatoms take advantage of these conditions with their ability to float on sunlit upper layers of water, where they can photosynthesize and multiply. The prevailing low temperatures and reduced irradiance make life difficult for many planktonic organisms during part of the winter. Towards the end of the winter, however, the days are longer, more solar energy reaches the water, and the rain and water from melting snow wash away large amounts of nutrients on their way to coastal waters. At these moments, phytoplankton grow exponentially and the sea teems with life. The spring plankton bloom provides abundant food for zooplankton and certain fish, leading to growing populations. But it is not only the plankton and pelagic populations that benefit from these communities. Other components of the marine ecosystem, such as benthos, the community of organisms living on the bottom of the sea, also feed on some of this production suspended in the water column. As summer approaches, the days grow longer and the sun warms the surface water, while the deeper water remains cold and denser. The contact area between the two layers of water is called thermocline and is an almost invincible barrier for some plankton members. This is why, as microalgae consume the nutrients in the surface water, this part of the sea becomes devoid of life. But summer also comes to an end. Days get shorter, water cools down, thermocline disappears. The annual cycle of plankton starts all over again.